One, hell yeah, we're in. We're in. All right, y'all. I'm gonna X out of these. Hope everyone's doing well. We're on the stream. It won't be a long one today because it's already past my bedtime. I go to bed really early. So, we'll get to a few quick talking points, but I'm gonna pull up Twitter right now because why not? And I'll share my screen with y'all so y'all could see. You going to bed, bro? All right, I'll see you, bro. Oh, what the heck? See, this is why I want to show y'all this. Here, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. All right, we're on, y'all. Let's go. Let's get it.
TikTok videos are now 10 seconds, and the audio is greatly improved.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you like it?
Yo, no way. That's crazy. Bro. That's crazy. I could look at Twitter all day, y'all. Shit's so funny.
In a tough spot, but honestly, fuck him. I rolled in the mud with the pigs nigga fist bump Steiny and called him a cop G. Crime face emoji. Crime face emoji.
Yeah, I didn't really appreciate that remark. I'll just be charitable and assume that he misspoke. It was just an idiom. I didn't really appreciate that. I've been out here defending him. And if he wanted to go and say he didn't play the song, well, that's technically true. And if he wanted to go out and say that he's being unfairly blamed for it, I mean, I don't disagree with that. And if he doesn't want to double down, well, I understand you got to do what you got to do, but I don't like all these little sneak disses. I mean, why throw us under the bus? I don't like this. I was rolling around in the mud with pigs, and the only reason anyone cared is because I was there, and they're just doing it for clicks. It's like, why are we to blame now? Now we're at fault? I mean, what is that? I mean, blame Patrick Bet-David. Patrick Bet-David sat you down for the humiliation ritual. It's way better than a wage job. If I...
No. Damn, Sneaker making bread too? What happened here? Damn, that's crazy.
What's going on with gold? So, by the way, 5 years ago, Rob, can you ask what was a price of a kilo of gold in 2020? Price of kilo of gold in January of 2020. Okay, I used to buy these kilos of gold, and I look at the price, Tom. Tom, look at the price. We used to buy these kilos of gold in 2020, January, 6 years ago, and we would run contests, and the winners would get a kilo of gold, which is what? $50,000. You remember this?
2.2 pounds.
It was a phenomenal exercise. Guys would love it, but they would say it's just gold. Who cares about gold? Okay? Do you know at the time when we would buy this, the price of gold was $15.82. This is just 6 years ago, not 16 years ago, 6 years ago. Do you know how much gold hit this morning? Rob, can you pull up how much the price of gold is this morning? Price of gold this morning is $5,300, which means that $50,000 bar of gold that we would buy in January of 2020, Rob, what is it worth today? Can you ask the question, what is the price of kilo of gold today? Kilo of gold today. Look at the price. From $50K to $170,000.
It's true, y'all.
To all the people we gave this gold to, like I said earlier, I hope you kept it, okay? I hope you kept it. I hope you set it aside somewhere. Well, let me read this story to you anyways. Dollar sinks to a 4-month low, and gold soars past 5,000 as yen leaps. Rob, I think you got a clip on this one here. Go for it.
Value of the dollar. Do you think it's declined too much?
No, I think it's great. I mean, the value of the dollar. Look at the business we're doing. No, dollar's Dollar's doing great.
You want to see it decline?
You know, it's very interesting. If you look at China and Japan, I used to fight like hell with them because they always wanted to devalue their yen. You know that? The yen and the yuan. And they'd always want to devalue it. They devalue. And I said, not fair that you devalue because it's hard to compete when they devalue. But they always
All right,
fought.
enough of Trump. Let's keep going. Oh, dang, bro. This is kind of fire, actually. I only regret hanging out with Sneaky. Bro. Bro, what?
You're done. I don't know who needs to hear this. No one tells you that. I got a raise.
There's no way. Hold on. There's no fucking way.
It is mind-blowing to me how so many
Did y'all
people
see
work from
this?
home and they don't know about all these amazing work-from-home tips.
And the poor people will continue to get poorer, and there's going to be no chance to jump the gap. It's going to be impossible to socially mobilize from a poor person into a rich person. Right now, the easiest way to make money in the world is arbitrage between the knowledge that young people have and the skills that young people have. And the old people who have all the money, the boomers who have all the assets, they don't know how to do certain things that young people can do very easily. I teach all of this inside of my school, university.com. We teach people how to make money online. Anybody can sign up. They can go there. They can learn one of 18 money-making methods, and you can
he's
earn
just
money
throwing
from
his
home
stuff
the
now,
same day you...
But yeah, no, he has a point. Like, I mean, think about it. Look, this is why I always thought this way. Like, my whole life, I knew I was never going to work a normal job. I never was going to work a normal job. And I could tell you, the reason education is a scam is think about this, right? How everyone goes to public education and what's the average person's life look like. Like if you're going through public education and you're going to that path and you're getting a job, you're doing that whole route, that's average, right? We can all agree on this. Going to public school and getting a good grade and going to college is an average thing to do now because everyone does that. So think about this. If you want to be average and the average person's life is only going down, you go through that route. But if you want to live a life that's not average, you have to do things different than what average people do. Okay? So I want to be ultra clear with you guys here. You have to take a ton of risk, and this is what's going to happen. I'll tell you guys exactly what happens when you actually try to have success. Number one, you lose most of your friends and not all of them because they think you're crazy. That's number one. Your family is going to doubt you because they're like, what the heck's happening? Like, why are you doing this? Like, what's the point? I don't understand you. Most people's parents never even understand what the Matrix is. They don't understand. Most of you guys who are watching this, to be honest, probably don't even know the trap you're living in right now. Most of you guys don't even know that. To be frankly honest with you, you don't even know. You think getting your bachelor's degree, you think getting that medical degree is going to actually help you in life? And look, I'll be the first one to say, I love doctors. If we need jobs, okay? So again, my message is only to those people who don't want to work a normal job, okay? Because those jobs, and obviously AI is going to replace a lot of them, but we do need humans in a lot of jobs. We need workers, okay? And I will say, if you're a worker, you can still live an above average life. And my whole goal, this is my message to people, okay? This is what I want to say. I don't care what job you work. I don't care what you do. I don't care how you do. I don't care how much money you make. I could care. All I care about is that you live in this earth and you give it your best shot every single day. You care for those around you, you provide for those around you, and you do genuine good, and you have a good heart, and you do good to help people who need it. That's my whole thing. I could care less what job you work. I can care less where you went to college. I can care less what you did in school. I don't care. The whole point in my message here is I want people to live the best life they can possibly live, help people around them, and be genuinely happy for winners, happy for people that win, and be a genuinely good person. That's my message to everyone, okay? Right? So I'll say, if you're like that, it doesn't matter how much money you make. I always teach money-making methods. That's just what I do. I love helping businesses scale. That's what I do. I love it. But what I will tell you guys is that, and this is important, most people are never going to make the money that I want to make, or most people are never going to make a ton of money. But think about this. There's two sides of it. There are rich people on earth right now that have so much money and so much time. Think about it. Those people who are 40, 50 years old who are just millionaires, like hundreds of millions of dollars, right? And these people And let's be honest here, these people literally have nothing better to do than just chill all day. And I will tell you, there are people out there that are doing exactly that. They literally don't work at all. They make money from real estate or crypto or whatever and just chill all day. That's the truth of it. And then there's the other side of it where you're slave waging, you're working for no money basically, and you're doing that for your whole life. So you kind of have to pick your poison. Like, obviously, that person who's really, really wealthy who made it, they obviously had to go through years of pain, like 20 years, 10 years, 5 years. But I think at the end of the day, you have to figure out what you want in life. You have to figure out that actual outcome you're looking to get, and then do little things to get there. And maybe it's not, I guess, the same as everyone else, but if you're not an ordinary person, that's a good thing. You shouldn't feel, if people are making fun of you for doing what you're doing, think about this. I've had this a lot, right? People will always talk. People are always going to talk crap about you. People are always going to talk shit. People are always going to say stuff about you and what you're doing. That's the reality of it. Every single person who's alive has people who doubt them, who don't like them, who generally just dislike them for whatever reason. All right, and I would say I'm a very likable person. I'm a very nice guy. Everyone who's I've ever talked to will say I'm a very nice person, a very great guy. I care for people far more than most people care for me, to be honest with you. I'm a very caring person. But no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what you even accomplish, there are always going to be people that say stuff about you and that talk bad about behind your back, and they'll do things. But at the end of the day, this is the way I look at it. There's no point in being negative towards them. You have a body, you have a soul here. And in order to live the best life you can live, you have to do the best you can, be the best you can be, and be positive. There's no point having negative energy towards people because it's a waste of time and a waste of energy, frankly. Right? If something doesn't happen your way, that's okay. It's part of life. Move on. So that's my kind of, I went a little rant there, but just know that you're not alone. And if you're in this journey, I'm proud of you. And if you're trying to have success, I'm very proud of you, because most people are never going to want to post on social media like I am. Or most people are never going to want to do things that are scary. But if you do it and you're trying, even if you're not having success, I'm proud of you, because I know how hard it is to post and basically put your face out there and put yourself out there. I know how hard it is to have a business and have a successful business and putting that out there and having risk and putting your money on the line, right? And your ego on the line. I know how hard that is and how much that hurts, especially when you don't have success. And every single person that does that, I don't care if you make it or not, that's something you should be proud of for the rest of your life. 100%. 100%.
Sign up.
Have you had people make money?
What do you mean? If I had people, you can go to the website.
He's promoting his stuff, why not? Let's see this.
Go. Get up there first. Go. Come on. I don't want to do it. Come on, you gotta go. Do it. Right now. In my eye. Go. It's too late.
What the fuck? Bro,
All right, that's good.
people are fucking
Get up there first.
stupid.
It feels wrong. Make excuses. I'm not an excuse maker.
After your fight with Chase, I don't know if it was a real tweet, but everyone's like, yo, he betted on himself to lose and he made a bunch of money.
No, I had this weird, I don't know what happened after the second round. I think it was like an adrenaline dump. I spoke to a doctor. I was like, I had this fight. I was in perfect shape. I trained for it. I was in fantastic shape. There's no reason for me to get tired. Why did I get tired? The doctor was like, look, you have so many other fights going on in your life, and it's the first time you fought after such a long time, and you have so much pressure externally, not just for the fight, but for the...
There's only one beer left. Rappers screaming all in our ears like we're deaf. Tempt me, do a number on a label. Beat up all the MCs and drink them under the table.
6 hours? Oh, damn. Well, hopefully he made it, bro. Let me see. Dang. Dang, that's actually kind of crazy. I always liked Grant Cardone. Oh, that's good. He made it. That's good. Play back in the second stream. Hold up. All right, I'm back, y'all. My fault. Yeah, I actually heard that, y'all. I was gonna say, right here, it's actually crazy. My phone's about to die, but this won't be a crazy long stream, y'all. The reason why I wasn't streaming earlier today was because I was working on some business stuff. Obviously, that's first, and I had a couple things, and also my internet was out for a little bit. It was really weird. My internet was out, and I don't even know why. I'm gonna see something real quick. I'm gonna see if I can like adjust it. No, I literally can't. I was trying to see if I could adjust it like half, like on the right side. Yeah, nah. All right, never mind then. Yeah, bro, it's like right here. We'll leave it like that. Okay. B2B, I think, is better, low-key. Yeah, I would say B2B is definitely better, y'all. At least to start. What happened to University of Miami? What? Oh. Okay, this is the same stuff as Earl. I'm refreshing the page. Bro, no way, bro. I've been trying to go viral on Twitter for a minute, bro. So they all verified their account, though. I think,
Presents, little one.
Alright. Yeah, I saw everyone's leading TikTok. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Example of this clavicular. I'm telling you right now, that's not what's going to make you succeed in life. Sneeko, I don't know what your message is, quite honestly. Nick Fuentes, don't know him. Very, very outspoken, speaks his mind, very intelligent young man. There were no fights. Nobody's conduct was bad in the club. Nothing happened other than the song was played and they were singing to it or whatever.
Yeah,
that was
true.
it. But to ban these people from all the clubs in Miami? Hey everyone, welcome to another Sit Down with Michael Franzese. Hope everybody is doing well. All is very good, very blessed on this end. And as always, my friends, I give all the praise, honor, glory, and thanksgiving to our God for that. My heart goes out to all of you. If you disagree and it affects other people, of course, that's what media people do. But to just attacking people for the sake of attacking them and getting views, no, I don't go for it. And I don't think it's the right thing to do in any way, shape, or form. Now let me get to them individually. Nick Fuentes, don't know him, very, very outspoken, speaks his mind, very intelligent young man. No question about it. He was in the club that night. You know, sometimes you could be in a particular place and something occurs. You're with a bunch of people. You're in a particular place. Something occurs. What do? You get up and leave? Do you make more of a scene, or you just sit there and, maybe I shouldn't be in this spot, but here I am. It happened. What am I going to do? Get up and run away? You know? No. So you sit there. You're not happy. You're with somebody. Maybe you didn't even know them. Look, I've been in those situations in the past. Quite honestly, there were times when I did get up, and say, look, it's time for me to go. For whatever reason, I didn't make a big deal out of it, and I didn't say why. I just felt I shouldn't be there at that point in time, and I got up and left. It happens. But sometimes you're there in a position, okay, no big deal, I'm here.
I'm going to skip to another part.
Back to what happened in the club that night. Of course, the main attention is going on Andrew. Why not? He's the main guy there. Well, Andrew didn't ask to play the song. I'm not going to say who did. I don't even know if it's true. It doesn't matter. The song was played. He didn't bring the song forward. As a matter of fact, I don't even believe he knew. I don't know if he knew Clavicular before that night or any of those guys. They all decided to go out together. I understand from what I heard. I don't even know what this is. And believe, I haven't spoken to Andrew Tristan about this. Not one word. We have not spoken. I will see them in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to Dubai. They're going to be there. We're going to get together. No question. Okay, but here, I understand Nick Fuentes, who had never been to a club, they asked to bring him because this was his first time and he went. And then this whole thing happened. But, to put all the blame on Andrew, and that's where it's going, it's ridiculous. He didn't play the song. He didn't ask.
Yeah, that whole situation's kind of crazy, to be honest. Yeah, I think, though, if he wasn't there, Andrew Tate wasn't there, I don't think anyone would have cared. And it sounds crazy to say, but it's true, bro. The other guy, they all played. I mean, I've seen them play this song multiple other times, and no one seemed to care. But I think they're against Andrew because remember he had the biggest impact on people. I think, or he went the most viral. The dude was the most Googled man on the planet a couple of years ago. So that's kind of how I see it, at least. It's kind of crazy though. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually wild. Actually, that's kind of... Bro. Okay, what is this though? In Twin. Alright, it's called Twin. Twin AI. Look at this. I genuinely am actually curious about this. Can I make it bigger for the screen so y'all can see it better. All right, bet. They raised 10 million. Holy shit. That's crazy, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that. That's actually really, I mean, this is actually true. We don't know if it's true, but if that's true, that's great. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I mean,
About 25 years.
I mean, it's a good, sure, you could say it's a good, I mean, yeah, the more help our children can get, the better. That's kind of what I would say there. I mean, that's really all I could say about it, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not sure what maximum contributions are. Like, I don't know what that amount is, but it's probably a few $100 a month. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like any investment. I mean, 18 years. I mean, it's definitely setting our kids up well. But the problem is, let's see, what other people can do with the money they're going to spend it. So most people are not able to do the maximum contributions either. Like, and think about it, most people, if you have like a rich family, you're not going to put it in that account, the S&P 500 or whatever. Is you're going to put it in whatever your parents put it in if you're wealthy. But that's good. Overall, it's definitely a net positive. Let's be honest. Even if you make $5,000, $6,000, let's call it that. Like, having $6,000 at age 18, you can travel somewhere, you can go on a trip, you can do something and experience the world at a young age before you get into the workforce, you know? Or that's what most people would probably do before they go to the workforce. You can't. Y'all see this? The answer is you can't. You literally can't. Yeah, I think AI SaaS is kind of dead, but that's crazy. I mean, we don't know if it's any, we don't even know what's real and what's not real anymore. But oh shit! Oh, you know what? I use Opus Clip. Let me look at this. Yeah, I mean, Opus Clip's definitely probably better, but for getting started, like, I give mad props. Like, anyone who makes a business, like I mentioned before, bro, anyone that starts a business, I give them mad props. Like, is this business gonna fail? Probably, but I still give them mad props. Just starting and trying, like 100%.
Put me versus you on your card, pussy. I said, how much you want? He said, 2 mil. I said, laugh my fucking ass off. You not worth that much anymore, buddy. He was probably so angry. Yo, Changala, bro. He really thought he was gonna get $2 million, bro. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You would have said 5K, 10K. Maybe we consider it. Look, you are not getting $2 million for anything. Come on, bro. Like, I'm gonna lie, I was gonna drag it a little bit. I was like, we should do it, bro. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna straight to the point. You're not getting that shit. I gonna lie, Lil T, you know.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't think anything's different. He's probably fine. I mean, like look at the lighting, bro. I think he's probably fine, bro.
Remember Charlie down on the patio?
Wait, is this Charlie Kirk's wife? No, that's not. No. I thought it was. I was like, what the hell? No, I don't know who this is. It is kind of weird that she hasn't been with her kids the last couple months. That is weird. I've noticed that. That is really weird.
It's really not that difficult to pull off a stunt like this if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Shut up, you fucking ugly bitch. You ugly whore bitch.
Bro.
Alright, I'm on a private jet. You look like a fucking bird from the side. You malformed bitch.
Bro.
Fuck you.
Anyways, I'm gonna click here.
Nobody cares about your money. You're still a chopped ass hoe.
And I'm gonna go all time.
How about you spend that money
all
on
time.
surgery
And I'll
to stop
refresh it
being
one
a
more
chopped toe? While you're on Safari, look up how do
And the
I
reason why
stop
it was
being a
blue
chopped
before is
toe?
because I had the
Buy my
website
course,
added
bitch
to
ass
my full
nigga.
screen.
Bro.
Okay.
Bro.
Take that money and buy my course.
That's crazy.
I'm not lying about my income, and I would never.
Why is it girl dancing behind her too?
Yeah, you do.
So here it is.
Because you're a fucking attention-seeking thought.
Damn.
Buy the course, whore.
Damn.
Buy it.
This is the last video.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, what happened to DeepSeek, y'all? I don't know what happened to it. Whoa, what is this? Sounds $0. Yeah, but it says definitely. I'm sure you made your own at $0. Like, if you made your own platform, or that's not zero. It's gonna cost some. You have to have some sort of API or something to make that. Like, you don't just make it free.
Like I tell people all the time, they be like, hey bro, goddamn, I be wanting to start this streaming shit. And I be like, bro, you might as well. Don't actually like doing it, you gonna quit. If you don't like, you can start streaming. You can try it out. But if you actually don't like it, you gonna be fucked. You seeing streamers now.
Yeah.
What was your quarterly?
I didn't pay quarterly. I paid all at once. I owed $780,000, then I owed $300,000 because I missed last year by $300,000.
That's it?
And then I owed another like $400,000.
Dog, I had to pay $550 a quarter.
Damn.
2.2.
Wait, that means you made like $6 million in that state. How did you wait? What?
Dude, I had to pay 36%.
Wait, you made $7 to $8 million?
Well, now we're getting federal.
I don't.
Damn. Oh my god, how do you grow on Twitter, bro? I don't even know.
One day apart,
We have to because I can't afford to have a fun birthday
I
party.
think yacht and then live.
You know what I think we should do? I think we should have your father pay for it all. Okay? How about that? Is that
Wait,
is that a better
but
idea?
you
Are we
really
splitting
said,
it?
Well,
No?
where is this gonna
Yeah,
be?
I
Because you
didn't
said it
think
was
so.
gonna be in Delray at your.
Yeah, we should do that.
I thought you had a lot of money. I'm confused why you have to pay for it. I thought you made 75K a stream.
Okay, listen. So it's not even your birthday. I thought you had a lot of money. Who even are? It's not even your birthday. That's
Well,
not your
I
birthday.
will be participating.
You'll
I'm
be.
best friend.
Oh my God, guys, she'll be participating. Oh, I didn't know. I have to not only fund the birthday random girl, but I have to fund all of her friends.
Why are you calling Michelle a random girl?
Wait.
That's your birthday. Do whatever for the birthday. We don't have to. We can.
Yeah, facts.
In 10 years, probably AI can do anything better than a human can, cognitively. Probably almost, I think in 10 years, based on the current rate of improvement, AI will be smarter than the smartest human.
We'll leave it off that, y'all. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate it. It's been about 40 minutes. Gotta go to bed. See, when you're busy and you're in business stuff, you gotta move, y'all. But I appreciate y'all. Work hard. If you're young and you want to keep having potential, you gotta do things every day. You gotta try. You gotta make a change in your life, you know? So for anyone who's trying to make a change in your life, it's good you're watching this. Like, you see, I'm on Twitter just chilling, but obviously it's after like a very long day of hard work and I need some content. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.